morning everybody. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம எங்கே வந்திருக்கோம்னா கைகல் சென்டர், கைகல் கன்சர்வேஷன் சென்டர். ஸோ கைகல் என்ற பிளேஸ்ன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, அதாவது ரெண்டு பீப்புளுடைய ட்ரீம். ஸோ பிரேம்நாத் மேம், அவங்க பிரேம்நாத் அண்ட் சுதா பிரேம்நாத் அவங்க இவங்க என்ன பண்ணியிருக்காங்கன்னா, அரவுண்ட் லைக் 80 ஸ்கொயர் கிலோமீட்டருக்கு சர்வே எடுத்து they have started conserving and they are practicing. So in practice they are the best example in India. Almost நான் பார்த்த என்ன சொல்கிறது, நான் கலெக்ட் பண்ண டேட்டான்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, இவங்க தான் வந்து சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக வந்து பயோடைவர்சிட்டின்னு கன்சர்வ் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்காங்க ஆல் ஓவர் இந்தியாவில். இது எங்கே இருக்குன்னா, நம்ம காலேஜ் இருக்குங்க வாணியம்பாடி, நம்ம இருக்கிற பிளேஸில் இருந்து ஒரு 70 கிலோமீட்டர்ஸ் டிஸ்டன்ஸில் இருக்க குப்பம் ஏரியாவில் கவுந்தனியா வைல்ட் லைஃப் சென்ச்சுரி, அங்கே இருக்கிற ரீஜன்ஸ் சரௌண்டிங்ஸ் ஃபுல்லாக பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ப்ரிசர்வ் பண்ணுறாங்க. ப்ரிசர்வ் பண்ணுறமோ இல்லாமல் தே ஆர் எஜுகேட்டிங் த பீப்புள் ஆஃப் த கம்யூனிட்டி ஹியர். இங்கே இருக்கிற ட்ரைப்ஸை வந்து எஜுகேட் பண்ணுறாங்க. எஜுகேட் பண்ணி என்விரான்மெண்ட்டை ப்ரொடெக்ட் பண்ணி அவங்களுக்கே வந்து ஒரு ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர்ஷிப் ஸ்கில்ஸ் வந்து டெவலப் பண்ணி they are earning the money. அவங்க ஓன் ரிசோர்ஸில் எப்படி அவங்க வந்து started earning their own income. So actually yesterday myself and Tariq sir has started this journey. ஸோ இன்றைக்கி நம்ம ஸ்டே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, லாஸ்ட் நைட் வந்து இங்கே தான் ஸ்டே பண்ணியிருந்தோம். இட் வாஸ் ரியலி ப்ளசன்ட் ஸ்டே. சுவிட்ச் ஆஃப் லைட். ஓகே,
இந்த வீட்டில் தான் நைட்டு ஸ்டே பண்ணியிருந்தோம். ஃபாரஸ்ட்டுக்கு சென்ட்ரலாக இருக்குது. எந்த விதமான பயமும் இல்லாமல் சேஃபாக வந்து நாங்கள் இங்கே ஸ்டே பண்ணியிருந்தோம்.
சார்
மார்னிங் வாக்கிங் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம்.
எங்களுடைய பேசிக் அப்ஜெக்டிவ் என்ன, லைக் இங்கே வந்ததுக்கு இவங்க என்ன பண்ணுறாங்க, எப்படி இவங்க வந்து இந்த அளவுக்கு பெரிய ப்ராஜெக்டை வித்தவுட் எனி ஹெல்ப் ஆஃப் எனி கவர்மெண்ட் ஏஜென்சிஸ், வித்தவுட் எனி கைண்ட் ஆஃப் ஹெல்ப் ஃப்ரம் அதர் கம்யூனிட்டி பீப்புள்ஸ் ஓவர் ஹியர், எப்படி அவங்க இனிஷியேட் பண்ணாங்க, எப்படி அவங்க வந்து ப்ராக்ரெஸ் பண்ணாங்க, இதை பற்றி கற்றுக்கிறதுக்காக வந்தோம். நேற்று வந்து நிறைய விஷயம் சுதா மேம் சொன்னாங்க, எப்படியெல்லாம் அவங்க ஹோல் ஹிஸ்ட்ரி ஷேர்ட் வித் அஸ். ஸோ இன்னைக்கு த ஜர்னி கண்டினியூஸ். ஸ்டில் வி ஆர் கோயிங் டு ஃபைண்ட் மெனி திங்ஸ். ஸோ அவங்க கம்யூனிட்டி பீப்புள்ஸ் கூட போய் சேர்ந்து அவங்க கூட பேசி அவங்க எப்படியெல்லாம் வந்து அவங்களா டெவலப் பண்ணிக்கிட்டாங்கன்னு பற்றி வந்து அவங்களும் நம்மக்கிட்ட வந்து எடுத்து சொல்ல போகிறாங்க. ஸோ வி ஆர் on to the journey. இப்போ பை மார்னிங் சுதா மேம் அவங்க ஹஸ்பண்ட் பிரேம்நாத் சார் வந்து நம்மளை வந்து இன்னும் இங்கே நியர்பை ஒரு வாட்டர் ஃபால் ஏரியா இருக்குது. ஸோ அங்கே போயிட்டு என்ன இருக்குது அப்படியே டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிவிட்டு போகிற மாதிரி ஒரு பிளான் வச்சுருக்கோம். ஸோ வி ஆர் மூவிங் இன் டு தட்.
இது வந்து கோபுரம் தாங்கி பிளான்ட்டு, மெடிசனல் வேல்யூ. இந்த பிளான்ட் இங்கே நிறையா இருக்குது. இது வந்து ரூட் வந்து போன் வந்து பிரேக் ஆகிடுச்சுன்னா இதோடைய பவுட்ரு அப்ளை பண்ணாங்கன்னா நல்லாயிருக்கும். strengthening and join the bone.
Okay. It's called
sacred fall. Sacred waterfall, like you can imagine.
Okay.
The people, public
Yeah. Publicly they will. Yeah.
busloads. Even now,
Hmm.
the Kurikama,
Mm-hmm.
it becomes very difficult to maintain.
Okay.
And water body is a public property,
Hmm.
so you can't do anything. You have to allow the public use.
Okay.
So then we just take the help of the police to regulate the tourist traffic.
Okay.
And especially in the waterfall area.
Is it possible to go? Yeah.
Much, so much.
Yeah. It is somebody.
Quite come.
Okay, sir. Cola.
Water. Mulbag is there when it starts pouring.
Okay.
Then the water comes to the stream, and then it flows through this.
Okay.
So it is absolutely full. It goes right down, and then between these two black hills, there is the same passage goes, and then it drops over 50 feet, drops down there. You can go to the place from down that side.
I think that is water.
Yeah, it is stagnant water.
You have pools there. And tell me when they were in the pit. Of course, water flows from other areas also. This is one of the streams that connects to
Palar, yeah.
This is
The origin of
See the straight road, I mean the straight way carries to the Vanimadi, I think.
to anybody.
Yes. In map you can find. The opposite end is Vanimadi.
That side.
Yeah.
So it collects from here, Kaigal, takes it to your.
What type of rock it is? Something like this is looking something different.
It's totally different.
Yeah.
We've not analyzed what rock it is. This particular rock, it is different.
Yeah.
Geologists have put on the camera in what sort
Looking,
of formation. And the slate, not
came
even
around something. Yeah.
But and they're all they're all like sliced.
Yeah, slices. Yeah. Alien rock, Maria. I can.
You landed in Mars.
Yeah. No, it's looking so something different compared to others.
It is.
ராக் இருக்கு அந்த ராக் வந்து வாட்டர் பியூரிஃபை பண்ணும் லைக்
water flows through it and
so nice place.
Excellent vegetation right through Eastern Ghats. What we do is when we have children, there is a pathway. Either they take this or when we got down from there, the branches off. They walk up that hill. They walk.
Oh,
they
nice.
Along the stream.
Okay.
This stream continues, and there's a very large pool of water there.
And there they used
down
to take
for 1 hour walk. So the children
they will have a
take
dip
them
over there. Yeah.
They love it. They look forward to it. So later we come prepared for that. And for students, especially is group dynamics.
Yeah.
They understand each other
Each
better
other's, yes.
when they come out like this.
definitely.
Unlike even an exposure like இப்போ வந்து உங்களுக்கு you visit places like historical interest அப்படின்னு போகிறது. We have this educational tours and institutions. Even that does not give you this sort of a group dynamic experience as some place like this. When they stay together in a simple place, a simple way, life
Normal conditions, yeah.
They bring their backpack, sleeping bag போட்டுட்டு தான் படுத்திருப்பாங்க inside that place. And they walk down together and they undergo a lot of issues among themselves, which they have to address as they go. And a 4-day period is quite
good, yeah.
For them to understand each other.
Yes.
Which otherwise you don't get to do. You have your own images of a person and that stays with you. இப்போ நீங்கள் வந்து காலேஜில் ஏதாவது நான் கேட்டிருப்பேன், நீங்கள் ஏதாவது சொல்லியிருப்பீங்க. எனக்கு வந்து it would have cost me a lot of hurt.
Yes.
That one incident will take
will
me
break
to
it out.
3 years of my degree or 12 years of my school.
Yes.
I will never like you.
Yeah, it is
But
there.
a situation like this, I will see you interacting with me and the others totally
Different place.
I will see you in different situations, and whatever you thought of me earlier will just evaporate.
Yes.
I see, adada, இதெல்லாம் நம்மளுக்கு தெரியவே இல்லையே.
Yes.
He's gone out of the way. I was falling down. He caught hold of me.
Yes.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Or jara vandiruchu. So he said, no, I will sit with you. Others can go. So these are situations that gives you an opportunity to really understand the other person better. It's very important that students should be exposed to some life outside. It's sort of camping like mine. India. It's a good exposure. So we keep hoping that more and more school groups understand this and பசங்களை அனுப்புவாங்கன்னுட்டு அனுப்பிச்சிட்டு இருக்காங்க. Especially the urbans.
Urbans used to do it.
Urbans will have to, but people, life is so different. Their life is so different. Students are exposed to so much of luxury and comfort.
Yes.
That they are not able to be without.
Yes. Of course.
Small things like we tell them that outside food is banned here. You can't bring anything from home.
Yeah.
If you bring anything, please hand it over to us. We'll pack it, keep it. When you go back, we'll give it to you. But you will not carry it. What you call as for drugs, you call it withdrawal symptoms. For the food also, withdrawal symptoms are quite strong. Lace, chips and all these things. I think they feel that, oh, wow,
something is
coming wrong. I'm feeling sick and so on and so forth. எல்லாமே வந்துடும் கற்பனை இல்லை. You can imagine that you are going to die without chips, eating chips, without eating non-veg. So this here we serve only vegetarian.
Yeah, vegetarian.
So they find it very difficult to be without. Very, very strange, but that's how it is. சின்ன பசங்க, how old are they? Maximum 16, 17 years. Not possible.
But we are losing ourselves because of this.
So some such thing is important. That's what we feel. Should come out. They know that they can be without so many things.
Yes.
Comfort, luxury, and everything else taken care of. Also the how can you put it, dignity of labor is lost in an urban situation. The way you will treat the maid or the servant who comes to your house, you don't treat them as equal. So we have to break that bond. So இங்கே வந்து வேலை பண்ணாங்கன்னாக்க they will understand things. We get them to clean litter picking, road laying, கொட்டக்குழியெல்லாம் இருக்கு.
ஆமாம்.
Just for a work day we give them that மாண்டு எல்லாம் எடுத்துட்டு வந்து மம்முட்டி எடுத்து கொடுத்து மண்ணை ரொப்பி you have to fill up. This is the road that you guys are using. You better repair it. So they do that. They pick litter on the roadside.
Nice.
செடிக்கெல்லாம் mulching பண்றது. They mulch it, then they prepare the check dam for the water for the trees again. அதெல்லாம் பண்றாங்க. பண்ண வைக்கிறது. They do it.
They do.
They do it, and they do it as a group. It's a different type of involvement. You can't say, I won't dirty my hand. I won't soil my hand.
Yeah.
So, it's a good experience.
Yeah, this experience will impart somewhere in future with their brains.
Yeah, it does. Definitely.
Yeah, because
what
in
you say
future,
is right.
even if they grow up, someday they will come to know. They will think.
நீங்க சொல்றது 100% right.
Yeah.
Because we find these alumni வராங்க இல்லையா, students get together in the school. They visit the school otherwise, and so many of them have brought their children.
Yeah.
கல்யாணம் பண்ணிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் பசங்க குழந்தைகள் பிறந்தப்போ அட்மிஷனுக்கு வராங்க. They come in, so they meet us, and நாங்களும் மறந்து போடுறோம்.
Yeah.
But they remember the experience they had here. They tell you, uncle, I remember when we walked like this thing happened, and you said this, and we did this. It's so nice.
Yeah.
அப்படின்னு கேட்டுட்டு நாங்க
கண்டிப்பா.
I say, okay.
It
so
will
something
definitely it will
them.
impregnate for me. As far as I say, like for me, it is like I haven't seen this type of experience in my life yet.
Right. இப்போ இது one thing of course is also a part of their stay. I'd like to share with you is சாப்பிடுறாங்க.
ஆமா.
They have to wash their plates.
Yes. Yeah.
Though we have help.
Yeah, definitely.
They do the first level of rinsing and then they put it. சாப்பிட்ட பிறகு இதில் வந்து ஃப்ளோரை வந்து ஸ்வீப் பண்ணி மாப் பண்ணுறதும் அவங்க.
Wow, nice.
அவங்க பெருக்கிட்டு தொலைக்கணும். அது போனப்போ then we get our people to do it. That's another issue. But they have to do that. And அது வந்து ரோட்டா மாதிரி ஒரு group 25 students வந்ததுனாக்கா daily 3 will be given a job. Morning 3, evening 3, then lunch time, then the night time, dinner time. So they take turns and they do it. So everybody goes through it, whether you like it or not.
Yes.
You may be coming from the richest household, but still, and it's a fact.
Yeah.
They do not know which part of the broom is used on the floor.
Yes, definitely.
தொடப்பத்தை கொடுத்தாக்க
எந்த சைடு பிடிக்கணும்னு தெரியாது.
தெரிய மாட்டேங்குது. See, this is something that, see, in our environment, we feel that they should be, how do you say, rightly grounded. They should not see anything wrong in holding a broom.
Okay.
They should not feel anything wrong in taking a cloth, a rag, and wiping the floor. தரையை துடைக்கிறது இருக்கக்கூடாது. So அதில் வேறு நாங்கள் we make sure that every time there is a group, there'll be boy and girl mixed who will do it.
Yeah, that is
It's not that அந்த pressure வேறு
ஆமா வரும்.
இவங்க வந்து boys will say, I will not mop the floor. பெருக்கிட்டேன், let the girl make it. அதெல்லாம் முடியாது, பண்ணி ஆகணும். And they have no option, they do it.
Yeah, they have to. Jiddu sir pati you can share something.
Jiddu Krishnamurti. He's a philosopher. surprising that we call it his teaching,
Yeah, yeah.
but he was
I saw
only talking about a way of life, the art of living, as we call it. And the way he went about addressing various issues is more by asking you questions.
Yes.
And in this way of interaction with people, he made you understand it yourself. That I'm not telling you anything that you should do,
Okay.
but it is your life. So you understand your life. What is it that is bothering you? Why is it that you experience sorrow? Why is it that you experience pain? What is the source of the sorrow? And can you see it for yourself?
Yeah.
So உங்களோட பேசியே அது he makes you go back to where and how that sorrow originated, and whether it is meaningful or not for you to carry it with you.
Analyzing ourselves at the answers.
And he also makes you understand that by just being aware of it, you just being aware of it. You don't need an outside help. யாராவது வந்து சொல்லி உங்களுக்கு பண்றது நடக்கவே நடக்காது. It's not a solution. You must know it yourself. So if you can understand it yourself, then you are a free person. You are free of sorrow. You're free of pain.
Yes.
You're free of jealousy.
Yeah, that is
so his whole approach will be to talk to you. Not talk to you, how do you say? He says that we will talk with each other. Let's go through it together. Let us understand it together. And he'll walk you through the whole process of what is the origin of all these, how do you say, emotional problems. What is called as an internal problem. One is physical, another is psychological. How do you address psychological issues? How do you address all psychological issues? That is the main reason why we can be very unhappy in life. The whole idea of living a life is to lead a happy life. So by just understanding this whole process gives you a freedom from pain and from sorrow. It's amazing, which is another thing that he makes you understand is thought plays a very important role. It has its place. Thought has its place where you will have to perhaps learn a language. You need thought. So you need to understand what it is, you need to learn it, and you need to store it in your memory, and you need to use it. Normal language, பேசுறதுக்கு பழகிறதுக்கு you need language. So that's the process that you can't avoid it. It is important. You need, இப்போ engineering, you need to study the mechanics of the whole process. How do you and the science behind various things. So you have to understand it. You have to understand the theory of it. So for that, thought is important. Memory is important. But beyond that, for emotional requirement, thought is a very difficult thing to handle. Because the moment you commit a hurt, like for instance, somebody tells me something which I don't like, and I store it in my memory, it causes immense pain.
Yeah.
And there's no reason why I should store it at all. Thought and pleasure, both of them, pain and pleasure.
Yes.
ரெண்டுமே it
Balanced
causes a lot of problems in life. Jealousy. இப்போ நீங்கள் இன்னொருத்தர் பார்க்குறீங்க, நிறைய சேர்த்து வச்சுருக்காங்க, எனக்கு சேர்க்கவே முடியலையே, எனக்கு there's always a want, I don't have enough money, I don't have a house which is big enough. It can be a number of problems. So I'm jealous of that person. When I see that my mind, my thoughts are going in that direction for a partner number, can we leave it with that observation? I see you and that's it. Now, I don't have to imagine anything else about you. The way you talk, the way you look at things, the way you dress. Why should I be concerned about it?
Yeah.
So I observe you and I leave it at that. But if my thought starts working and analyzing and passing judgment, or whatever you tell somebody, if my thought is preoccupied on that, then I'm not listening to you.
Yes.
Because my mind is preoccupied judging you. But instead, if I am aware of the fact that my mind is disturbing the whole process of listening,
Yes.
then thought will cease. I will listen to you. I'll listen to you without a judgment. When you are talking to me, I'll simply listen. I will not say whether what you're saying is right or wrong, necessary, not necessary. No, nothing. I just listen to you. So, if you are aware that this process of interaction between individuals or a group is the right approach, you will be a happy person.
Yes. Obviously.
I will not be listening to you with your background,
With the background and all,
of
yeah.
religion, your caste, and whatever else.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Once that comes in, it ruins my happiness. I have not listened to you at all.
Obviously.
Obviously. So it's just this, what Jiddu Krishnamurti has been trying to say. It's just this. Can you see yourself that what disturbs you is what thought processes and interprets and passes judgment. Can you see that it's causing you a lot of difficulty? Once it gets into your memory, you are finished.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, definitely.
So fundamentally, that's what the whole philosophy is.
Nice.
The role of thought in human interactions, which requires a deep understanding. Very deep. It has to, you have to internalize it to the extent that, well, in you at every point of time, it is automatically, there's that awareness that there's unnecessary processing by the
Thoughts.
Let thought not come in at all.
Yeah.
It is necessary when you're doing something else.
Yeah.
Manufacturing a car, cooking food, then I need to know the recipe to cook the food, right? So you must understand that, you must know the process.
Yes.
Yes, that thought plays an important role there. But beyond that, no.
Yeah, we had to organize it.
So what he talks of has nothing to do with the religion, nothing to do with anything else.
Nice. So,
our Kunur in Naka is very interesting. Apart from that, he is averse to the fact that people take to withdrawal from life. When I want to lead a peaceful life. I want to lead a happy life. Only if I interact with another person, if I bump into somebody, then I have problems. So I'll go and become a recluse.
it is not possible at all.
No, life is not that.
That is not a life. Yeah, this one. Yeah, in relationship.
You have to live a life in relationship. Understand relationship completely.
Yes.
That is life. Which is a very, very important thing.
Yes, very important.
The other thing that strikes me is very important is part of withdrawal is meditation and Ramanga. He analyzes beautifully and says that word meditation has got corrupted. Actually, meditation is not that.
Mm-hmm.
Meditation is being present in the moment,
Yes.
and where the self is not.
Oh, wow.
Where the self is not, meaning that I as a person is absent. I'm listening to you.
Yes.
If நாம் சொல்லுவாங்க இந்த மை மறந்து பண்ணுறது கேட்குறது பசங்க உட்காந்துட்டு இருக்காங்க.
Yes.
You give them a toy. If they like it, they'll keep doing it so many things with that. You call them, they care it.
they will never listen.
காதுலயே விழாது அவங்களுக்கு. That is, they are in a state of meditation. When you are listening and the self is not there, that you are not thinking of yourself,
Yes.
your worries, everything about it, and your mind is totally on it, either a process of listening or working, you are in a state of meditation. That is meditation, and not going and sitting cross-legged and repeating a word, a chant,
Yes, yes.
which only dulls the mind, because you keep repeating the same thing again and again, hoping that you concentrate and something will happen.
Awesome.
I mean, that's a very nice way of explaining
Yeah.
how you have to bring in meditation in every action of yours, every moment, as you are working or if you are studying, everything. They cannot be a distraction. They will not be a distraction. It is not called concentration. For concentration is what our usual meditation tries to do, what they call as meditation. Concentration is an effort to put in, to force your mind to bring in discipline.
Yes.
But it's not that. It's not concentration.
Yes, of course.
So it is only when the self is not, that you as an individual with all your biases and everything, is not present. That's the
That
state
is
of
the state of meditation. Yes.
This is amazing. So, well, that is
Making ourselves absence
present.
present. Yeah.
Time the watch.
Yeah, it's going to eat.